Right now we're sitting at 87 degrees after officially topping out at 88 degrees last hour. So yes, it is very warm out there. Normally we should be about 68, 69 degrees. So we were a good 20 degrees above that. But the record for today, 94 degrees. So while we were within shouting distance, we didn't quite get there. But as far as the current conditions outside are concerned, from atop Westminster Canterbury looking off to the west, normally you'd be able to clearly see the Blue Ridge Mountains. Not today, not with all that smoke and haze from the Rocky Mountain fire in the Shenandoah National Park blowing in from the north, thanks in part to these winds that were, for the most part today, coming out of the north to northwest. That's what brought all the smoke right over the top of us here in the city of Charlottesville and surrounding areas. Now, as you can see, that wind, at least at Cho, is coming from the east, and that's going to push the smoke a little bit closer to the mountains. So the wind direction is key to who sees the smoke for the next couple of days. And right now I am expecting that smoke to linger over the top of us at least for tonight and for a good portion of tomorrow, as we continue to see mainly a northerly component to our winds. However, as we get into Wednesday, cold front pushes through the region. That's going to make our winds come mainly out of the east to southeast, and that should push most of the smoke back across the valley and points to the west of there. So if you're tired of the smoke already, unfortunately, we have at least another 36 hours to deal with it before a cold front slides through the region. But where's that cold front? Way up here in Canada. So we have another day and a half before it finally gets here, and then as we get into Thursday night and Friday morning, some of this precipitation off to the west of us will finally give us a chance for rain late Thursday and early Friday. But again, tomorrow will be on the southern side of this cold front. So tomorrow afternoon likely to be almost as warm as it was today. That means temperatures again in the low to mid 80s. Then as we get into your Wednesday, cold front sags to the south. There's that easterly component to the winds that should push most of the smoke off to the western side of the Blue Ridge Mountains. But then as we get into Thursday, we could see that northerly component to our winds again. So we're not quite done with the smoke, but also notice back off to the west of us, yeah, there's not a whole lot of rain out that direction. So as far as your Weather Authority 7-day forecast is concerned, yes, there is the chance for rain late in the day on Thursday and for the first portion of your Friday, but I'm not expecting a deluge. I'm not expecting a good soaking rain, maybe a tenth of an inch of rain, and that'll be about it. But tomorrow, 83, so another warm one. 70 degrees then for your Wednesday, 72 on Thursday, and we look to remain in the 70s for the next several days. And Dan, you brought up a good point earlier this afternoon with all that smoke out there.
Yeah.
The sunset tonight should be a good one.
Real brilliant. Yeah, lots of colors.
Yep.
All right.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks, David.
Well, state law